Notice the empty parking space. This is where a very large white Cadillac used to park. We won't have a key for this door any longer. The name will no longer be on this sign. And maybe there will be another one down here. Just won't see this cheery face anymore.
Oh, yes, and Dr. Lynch, I'm going to miss you so much when you're gone. I truly am.
Dr. Lynch formerly used. Already it is almost empty. The wastebasket is empty. Even the magazine racks are empty. And his favorite signs are still here, though. He's already taken his name off his door. Who could that be? It will be strange to him in a few years, I suppose. That's why we're recording it now, so we can always remember Coiled, the X-ray box, where he made tremendous diagnoses, and the dictaphone insurance companies and lawyers alike. Long walks between his office to the business office, where daily almost he would have conferences with our office manager, who used to sit in this chair, or who used to write Dr. Lynch's long and complicated reports. He had numerous bags of popcorn and consumed them all himself. Long flowing white coat he used to use while in medical practice to enhance his credibility and sense of seriousness to his many patients. Carol Tipton, who took his guff for many years. This is the area in which Dr. Lynch frequently retired to avoid his nurse. J.R. bringing his ashtray and emptying it.
Bye, Dr. Lynch. Thanks for the memories.
Anything else to say, Jean?
Not in public.
Not in public. Ah, yes, some secrets we haven't uncovered here. The ashtray, I think I hear doing something. Ah, it is trying to get the odors away from the other people in the office. This is one of the many friends Dr. Lynch made in the office, treating her in the cast room and treating her many back problems which were occupationally related. Many times Dr. Lynch's patients don't pay us with cash or insurance reimbursement, but give us works of art, as this example clearly shows.
Well, that one too.
Gene is bringing another example of some artwork given to Dr. Lynch by one of his grateful patients. This is another example of artwork given Dr. Lynch by a grateful patient whose bottom was injected by him many, many times. Favorite pictures, and here is the Lynch Memorial Couch that he won't occupy anymore.
Although that's true.
Here comes one of his old friends, Dr.
Italian
Meyerding.
salute? No, I'll give you this.
Say a few words
You
for
have a
Dr.
new-
Lynch's retirement.
You have a new toy.
No,
Darryl.
it's a very
No.
old toy.
But you're running out of film, so you want to use it up so you can get it
Oh,
out.
no, it isn't film. Surgical area in Providence Hospital that Dr. Lynch will no more inhabit. Scrubbed at these sinks. His hands may get dirty in the future. Do you suppose he'll ever walk down this hall again? No, probably he'll be wheeled down this hall.
And after surgery, which he's going to miss very much.
Are you relaxing after surgery now, Mr. Harris?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Is this
Mr.
also-
Harris probably will never help him again.
Is this also
But then again, did he help him in the past?
is this also being recorded, Darryl?
Yes. There's a dressing room that Dr. Lynch probably won't use again. Are these his boots? No.
Oh, that's
Dr.
a
Lynch
cigarette.
doesn't wear boots.
That's his cigarette butt over the corner.
Is that right? Ah, here we are. This illustrates where Dr. Lynch's retirement plan money has gone. He doesn't know it yet, but he's just financed a large hole in the ground. View of Dr. Lynch's retirement plan money at work. You think Dr. Lynch sponsored that truck's job here today. This is where Dr. Lynch's surgical films for his scheduled surgery in the future are stored. One can plainly see that there are still surgical films there. And more are coming in each day. He probably missed. But all of that is in the past. Here we have empty parking lot. No one here. And as of October 1, 1986, the worries and the frustrations associated with this environment will no longer weigh heavily on Dr. Lynch's mind. This evening is a retirement party for Dr. Lynch, and we're going there now to join Dr. Lynch and his friends in this last official celebration for Medford Orthopedic Group, PC.
How I feel. We were just talking about
Lynch's mother.
Here's the contract.
Here's a guest of honor now.
That's what they got on there.
And, oh, there you go. My wife and I have signed.
Here's one of his partners now.
Dr. Lynch. Given to you.
That's right.
The life treats you well. Let you live there. He's up until October.
Say something, Ellen, for the camera. Well, you'll see me later. Here's Jane O'Connor now. Say something for the camera, Jane. All right. Dr. Lynch, as usual, is talking with his accountant. This is someone who has intimate contact with daily. Is that right, Tom?
That's right.
Yeah, right. We have confirmation of this. Now, why don't you give us a little word of wisdom here on your last day?
Preserve capital.
There's more. I don't even know this man. Do we know this man?
This
This is the guy with the horse trailer, right?
Yes, this is him.
Uh-huh. I recognize it now. This bald person. Listen, this is not an X-rated movie. This is PG.
It is very nice to be here.
Is this your first wife?
Where? Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Talking to you again.
Right into his mouth.
See, now she finds the whitest person.
Wait a minute, we'll get the wide-angle lens. Wonderful. Now, would you like to say that this is the Orthopedic and Fracture Clinic?
This is the orthopedic and fracture clinic breaking ground today.
Orthopedic and fracture.
That's what he said.
Oh, well. Here's one of our receptionists. Oh, wait a minute, we've got her bad side.
And Dr. Lynch's mother, Dr. Wyman, if you'll...
Hi, I know her.
Dr. Lynch's mother.
Yes, indeed. We have to have you all on this wonderful tape.
Yes,
It's nice to have you here.
He wants us all on the tape. He's going to give this to Dr. Lynch so that Dr. Lynch can look at us years from now, as if he might want to.
He will probably burn
And
it.
take a picture of you?
No, thank you. I'm not going to be on this tape.
Yes.
I already am on this tape. Yes, right. Ask for people working in our office.
I know, I want to.
This is Penny, without her glasses on.
That's because I'm not professional tonight.
You aren't?
Unprofessional.
Thank goodness. I was hoping it wasn't one of those nights.
Just go away.
Allergic to cameras.
Go.
Ah, here's another one of our nurses.
There you are. Smile. You have to speak. You have to talk. Yes, and this is my husband, Keith.
Yes, yes.
Saying all mine.
Ah, have we talked to him before?
We're back here again. It's certainly nice to be here.
Which anniversary is this now for you? Does he remember much anymore? He forgets a lot of x-rays. Yeah, I know.
Forgets everything.
Finally, the Rentgens have got to his brain, I can tell it.
Just to this one side.
Oh, boy.
I'm okay, Ken. Okay.
So a couple of our really old employees. This employee seems to want to get out. Watch out. Phyllis is getting to be a very wild party here. Here comes Dr. Burek, who just walked in. He's hiding. We're not eating yet, Fred. Just get your hands off the food, will you?
Which one? All right.
You're gonna dishwash, is that right? Where? Down at Denny's or in our office?
We're going to start here tonight.
Good.
Then we're going to end up in the office.
Good. Wonderful.
All the glasses, silverware, all are going to goodness out.
It's going to be nice to see you with clean hands for a change.
Better believe it. It's all right. Certainly.
Really? Where?
Aren't you going to pay the bill?
So certainly.
You failed to look at the
No,
list.
I mean
You're
in
on
the
list,
office.
too. All men are on the list.
Well, we had a Democratic vote, and Richard and I were out voting.
Yes, I know. Now I want to interview your wife about this. Does he do dishes at home?
Yes, he does do dishes.
Ah, well then he's got previous experience.
You're hired.
Are you trying to economize with the new building? You
No,
find
no.
people do
Yes.
in-house laundry and
Right. Would you like to come down?
I'm informed that the vote also involved the doctors, and they're starting to pulling their load in the kitchen, too.
You realize I get 50 votes to each one of yours.
We'll just break even.
I see. I hope you get broke. They're not paying attention to me at all. Well, that's Dr. Lynch giving some instructions to our employees for the last time. Any words for the wisdom this evening, Jim?
Well, no, I think that the world is in a good state.
You do understand that our employees have voted on the issue of dishwashing in the office and have voted the doctors into this too.
Your name is on the list. You have to check your week.
That's fine. If you wash, I'll dry.
Bill's beeper isn't working again. It seems to have a bad battery. Gene?
I get Mimi and we're
Hi, Bill. Here's Dr. Lynch's nurse talking to Dr. Lynch's mother. They both serve the same function, actually, taking care of Dr. Lynch. Dr. Lynch's mother took care of him a lot sooner than Gene did, though. You missed the diapers.
She took him to her second child.
Looking over the places. Oh, the office manager is running things as usual. And here's Peggy. I have a picture of Dr. Lynch's nurse and his mother. We'd like to know the other person that takes care of him.
This is his keeper.
Darnell.
There he goes. There he goes.
Actually, you will see Dr. Lynch lying down on a couch shortly after he eats.
His usual place?
No, it's not yours anymore.
Yeah, Bill Mayer told me that.
Right,
I understand Bill took
right. This man is paying for everything.
Mimi, I'm glad you're here to lead us all off and keep us on track.
Mimi. Tom's talking to you. Nice to have you here.
Before I get prodded, I would like to introduce my mother from Pennsylvania. Mimi's back in town. Go ahead with your discussion.
There is going to be dessert. The bar is open. And we'll start the show as that dessert comes out.
Thank you all.
I did put down a few notes, and based on the historic speech, I will say, friends, Oregonian, fellow moggers, lend me your ear. I'm not sure anyone will lend us anything more than that after we sign the loan from the bank, but at least tonight we'll go on. We have come to retire Dr. Lynch, not to praise him. I want to tell you some little known facts about the Medford Orthopedic. Some of you know these well, but others may not. And I think JR may be happy to know that really the organizational meeting of the Medford Orthopedic Group, now PC, was held in New York City in 1965. Not in the West, as some of you might imagine, but in the Hilton Hotel. After that historic meeting with Dr. Lynch, with Dr. Lynch, I came home and it was rather tentative because I called the Mayo Clinic when he was in residence at the time, and talked with Dr. Dickel, who was the senior orthopedic surgeon, and asked if he would recommend Dr. Lynch, and he said absolutely not. I thought this is an auspicious beginning because I was rather impressed. So I paused for a moment, and he went on to say he's going to stay at the Mayo Clinic with me. I felt a lot better, and as I was hanging up, I just sort of said, but, I said, thank you, that's all I need to know. Well, Dr. Lynch did choose to come, and of course it's easy for me to remember Patty Sue because she was just a newborn. Matter of fact, he came along without his family. Now I had a great group all set to indoctrinate this kid from the East, show him how to live in the West. I had Dick Vance, the Western guy, and Bob and Buck and all set. But he charmed them all, so it got out so quickly that really he had little chance to indoctrinate him to the West. Another little known fact is that Dr. John Retzlaff, the ophthalmologist, had a hand in starting this whole thing. Remember, Dr. Retzlaff was an internist here at one time and had gone back to the Mayo Clinic. And when Dr. Lynch had come back from New York, he visited with Dr. Retzlaff and asked about Medford, and so we could thank Dr. Retzlaff. Well, of course, Dr. Weinman and Dr. Lynch were in residence together at the Mayo Clinic. And it was Dr. Lynch's persuasion of his good friend to come to Medford, and Dr. Weinman joined us. Thank you. Yes, all thank you. We won't take a vote tonight to see if this was a plus or a minus. But just prior to Dr. Wyman's coming, Dr. Matthews came to Medford and established his own practice. You may not know that. It seemed worse to be alone than to join Lynch and Bolton, so now we're 3, and now we are 4. And then time rolled on, and 2 natives came back, first Dr. James, and then Dr. Chamberlain. Now, as you know, Dr. Lynch is retiring to the coast, and he's retiring to Palm Springs. I think it's very cold. I don't know if you knew that I visited him last year just to see where he was down in Palm Springs. And we were sitting out on the veranda outside of his big RV and watching the sunset over the mountains and looking out at the desert. And it was lazy, it was kind of warm, and I was dreaming and thinking of wonderful things, and Andy fell asleep, and I didn't want to waken him, but suddenly he jumps up with a start. I said, what happened? He said, an awful dream, an awful dream. I said, what kind of a dream did you have? He said, my God, I dreamed that they called me from Medford. And something happened to Lil. And I said, oh, that's awful. I said, what happened then? He said, well, they asked me what to do. And I said, what did you say? He said, embalm or cremate or bury her, don't take any trouble. Dr. Lynch is too young to retire, but he's too rich to work. I think I haven't really had that, but it's time to close an era of the Medford Orthopedic. And we wish him well. It's an exciting and a very successful adventure in the years to come, and whatever he may do, we know that he will have fun. We'll remember him long, we'll remember him well. And I I guess we'll have to say he did it his way. So, thank you, Dr. Lynch. 21 years in Medford. Appreciate it. Best wishes.
In every retirement, there always has to be a little bit of gift giving. And at this time, I would like to turn this portion over to Jackie and Todd.
May I say something first?
We got a rebuttal? We got a rebuttal. Everybody has a rebuttal.
We should have a rebuttal here. I really enjoyed the Metro Orthopedic Group. I've appreciated how long you've stayed, how constant you are, and how well you have done with the workings of the Metro Orthopedic Group. It works smoothly. You may not realize it, but it does work smoothly. As far as Father Tom is concerned, Father Tom is the father of Metro Orthopedic. I would like you to understand, and I'm not sure that I really understand, but I would like you to know that 21 years ago, almost to the day, when I came to the Medford Orthopedic Group, at that time it was Tom and I in a partnership, he left town. And when I got out of the Medford Orthopedic Group, he left town again. Should that tell me something?
That is true.
Well, Dr. Lynch, we thought maybe you would like to have a retirement kit. So we have gone to great expense to get you a few things to get you started on your way. Carol Tipton, would you like to give Dr. Lynch a gift?
Hi, Doctor. Just without the dab jab, we can do plans there. Robert Keeley, don't mean to be coy Roy, just set yourself free. Please hold on.
Changed a bit, huh?
Come on here. Now you can sleep in, Doctor. Put that on your... No more ER calls, no more getting up for early surgery.
I like this side better.
Show it to Peg.
Please do not disturb. If you do not wish to be disturbed, hang this notice on an arm outside your door. Be sure to remove after use.
Okay, we have Laura here with your second gift.
And dying to give it to you.
Give it to him.
Almighty Mouse here to give you this. Want to tell you that after the burnout subsides and your get up and go is gone and went, try this elixir and you'll know how well our money was spent. It really
You
works.
know the financial page there.
You sure?
I've been told. I don't know about retired people.
Fruit juice!
You took care of our money for a long time. Now when you go to the bank, we'd like you to wear this so that you look real funny and no one will recognize you. Okay?
This is for air conditioning. I know you're going to be down at the place that's going to be really hot. Carolyn, do you have something against Dr. Lynch?
Thanks, Mom. That's the best compliment you've given me in a long time. To me, it looks good, she said.
Okay, here's something else. These are loaded and sure to please many times and you'll get squeezed.
I know it. You imagine.
Oops.
Let's go to Reno.
They're loaded. They'll come up 7-Eleven every time.
Those loaded dice?
Yes, they are.
Can I borrow those?
You sure can. Cecile, do you have something for Dr. Lynch?
Yes, loaded dice is a real good thing to bring this up. Dr. Lynch and I have one thing in common, with Marlene, of course. We love to go to Reno.
I'm going to Reno tonight.
Well, about 6 weeks ago, Cliff and I decided that in September we would go to Reno. And I was telling Dr. Lynch about it. He very kindly gave me this card. It says Fitzgerald on it, because that's where we were going to stay, and he likes to stay there. And he said, either see this David Lipke or Mike Milano, and introduce yourself, and tell them that I sent you. So we checked in here about 3 weeks ago to Fitzgerald's, and I go up and check into it, and I go to one of these fellas, and I say, I'm Cecile Hamill, I work for Dr. Lynch, and Dr. Lynch wanted me to tell you hello, and that he was going to retire. And of course, I was eager to get to gambling, so I didn't do much more talking, and so I went and got my nickel slots going, and big gambler, believe me. But I are still burning. They have my money. Anyhow, but real late in the morning, you know, like 1 or 2 o'clock, we're getting tired of him. He comes and finds me. We go back to our hotel room, and we're sitting there trying to relax, and there comes a knock on our door. And I go to the door, and here stands this very well-endowed, very sexy, short-dressed, blonde, bluesy-looking lady who said, Cecile Hamill. I said, yes, and she said, and Cliff's eyes are budding out. They still have to come. And she said, apparently you work for Dr. Lynch, and I said, yes, I do. And she said, well, he knows us real well, and I understand that he's retiring, and now that he's retired, he's going to have more time to spend with us. And she said, but I wanted to extend the invitation to have him come and stay some time with us. We enjoyed him last time he was there. And I would like you to give him this gift. And she told me, Doctor, that she was from the Mustang Ranch.
Were there two German shepherds there?
They're behind her.
Well, we all have to lose sometimes.
Jean, don't you have something for Doctor? I sure do.
You may be retired, but not out of the race. Wear these on the course and put a smile on everyone's
I don't know, I'll tell you, when you get a present from a New Yorker and Long Island and all that, you gotta be careful, very careful.
It's like standing back, Orville.
Yeah, I might explode. You work better than the hands do.
Do they fit you?
It says tumble dry. I'll tell you can tell when your time has come. When they say this about you. Yeah, that's it.
Now, Claudia has something very special for you.
Did we really afford all that?
Don't take it out of my salary, Marlene.
I can't see anything.
Come around this way.
Where am I
Our photographer, Sydney, captured you last day at the office. And this is how you would look when you left the office door. We had it enlarged and framed for posterity.
Oh my
This is Dr. Lynch in the nude.
But he's got more hair.
Claudia, let's see.
Diploma for retirement.
We came money for that.
He does look free, doesn't he?
Okay, all kidding aside, we had a good time. 21 years of a lot of fun. And now, all of us, you know how much we make? We put good money into our lives. Dr. Bolton is on this. So we all pitched in, and a lot of fun. This is serious stuff. We like it all. We like to wear it, and always think of us when you're in California. And whenever you look at it, it's something you always wanted to try to make. Yes, he has. So have you.
Johnny?
Always think of us, yes.
Anything coming from you, I don't trust
I do my best.
Nice wrappers.
And you have, this is the good stuff.
No expense.
Big size.
I've known Johnny too long.
This will depict our wages.
child, our
We gotta get that in, eh?
That's right, yes. Oh, it's lovely. It is lovely.
It even shows the springs. You can even see the mainspring there.
Dr. Lynch has always said that when he retired, he wanted a gold watch, and this is all we could afford.
Ask for a 2-year warranty.
Yes, and you get it, honey. It's yours.
What do you want to do? I can handle everything except for that mainspring.
I think the black thing on. Keep the black thing on.
Can you take that off?
The back.
Oh, it didn't work.
Oh, no, yet. It's not, Laura.
Bye, Lil.
No, it's impersonator around randomization.
Well, we're using me.
Do you have a Do you have a microphone? No microphone. Where? Over toward the prison?
This is a nice one right here. Yes, the real one. Oh,
About 2 years from now, that's going to be me.
Yes.
We do have a microphone.
Look who's behind it.
Somebody asked if there was a microphone, that's all.
So where?
there's a picture.
That's a classic. You can just picture
Wait to be sure and take a picture of
Where's Daryl Weinman providing the feedback?
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Right, right, right.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's best to be cold inside. evening. Excuse me, sir, Mr. Lynch. It's been so nice having you hang around for so many years. That's my best line. I hope you all laugh real quick before I say it again. All right, anyhow. This little gang got together and brought you a few surprises and some balloons and lots of good food and friends. Because I guess you're retiring. But don't worry, they won't forget you. As much dirt as I've heard about you, they'll talk about you forever. And I don't know how many nurses you've been through, but that dirt's pretty thick too. So, but there was one song they asked me to do because they say you're Irish. They're a little short. How tall are you?
A little short.
A little short? Okay. But we try to get as much little things about you we could think of getting. I guess. And the one thing that the people requested was a song called Danny Boy. Must be one of your favorites, it sounds like, huh? The favorite. Okay, well, I've got a new assistant, and he was as nervous as a jaybird tonight, so I'll just line everything up a little better myself. And we'll go on with the next number, which is dedicated to you in true retirement land. And we hope you enjoy it. It's done by the late, great Kate Smith. And let's see, here we go. Thank you very much. Mr. Lynch, I hope you have a great retirement. Keep up those cowboy boots. You know, you never know what you have to kick your way out of. And everything. So good night, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be passing out some flyers and stuff later, real quick for you. And thank you very much for inviting me to this wonderful party. Good night and God bless.
Mrs. O'Connor, Dr. Lynch, Missy O has something very special, and this is from all of us to you.
This is called the Irish Blessing, and it expresses the thoughts and feelings of people that work with you. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the rain fall soft upon your fields. May the sun shine warm upon your face. Until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Thank you.
Dr. Wyman, I believe you're going to present him with the doctor's gifts.
I am?
You're back here.
That didn't, we forgot. I am? Oh.
You can't do it from there.
Oh, I don't have anybody to take over the camera. All right, never mind. It'll run by itself. Where is it?
Over there.
Oh, yes.
Unanimous, right? Unanimous, right?
How'd you know? You've been waiting for this all night, haven't you? Wondering when another shoe was going to fall.
Yeah, right.
Well, we all wanted. Yes, why don't you hold some of this, Tom? He's only doing assisting now. Yay. There's we'll put this here. Can the camera see him now? Good view. Bananas are on here. Did that guy? No. Here they are. Yeah, let's get the other box. We've had a lot of trouble with you in the office over the years, borrowing equipment and not returning it promptly. And so we thought this might be
3 or 4 days. Picky. Cheer.
Anyway, this is a token of esteem for all your years of faithful service, and we hope you can use it in a lot of ways.
Dr. Bolton wants one of those, I can tell. It's a pretend box.
The tape is still rolling if you like to hurry.
All right, here, I'll over here first.
Cut the tape.
Move faster. No.
We have a lag here. No, it's scalpel. Remember those years ago?
Yeah. Used to operate with those all the time.
There's no you're out there with. There we go. Wonderful stuff here. Here's the owner's manual. And this thing plugs in the cigarette lighter because you're going to quit smoking, we all know. And it'll have other uses. We didn't bother to wrap this very fancy. We knew you were going someplace. We'll put this on the floor here.
All right, we'll put it on the floor.
It looks like this one could be a winner, Dr. Lynch.
Does that make you square?
You don't know what it is yet. It's a TV. It's a Viewmaster.
A what?
Well, we know that you're addicted to that.
Original motorhome.
Yes.
Right. You
You'll
have the
never
idea.
see another X-ray.
You have the idea.
Yes.
That thing I gave you at the beginning there was the thing that plugs in battery, you see, in case your batteries are low.
My batteries are always low.
You notice that again? There you go, I remember that.
Is that a keeper?
What's a keeper?
Is that a keeper?
I don't know, do you think it works?
Drop it, see what happens.
I only,
Yeah, why don't we drop it, see what happens.
I already dropped it. It's okay.
No longer a keeper then.
The warranty is in there. It's good for 15 minutes or 2 miles, whichever comes first.
Car battery cord.
Yeah, well, that's just, hooks
This
up.
is disgusting.
I'm a little perplexed. What in the hell is this thing?
Give him a cue card. A free explanation goes along with this in case you are unable to.
Well, you're an engineer, so
Right.
I want you to tell me what.
Well, this plugs in the female receptacle.
I beg your
pardon.
Wait a minute, I didn't ask you to get dirty.
I don't know anything about engineering.
Take us on the road or what?
Notice how the camera's panning over to the token sex symbol of the office.
All right, now this plugs into the
It goes into the
lighter
female.
too.
No.
I've only got one lighter thing.
Well, but one goes into here and one goes into here. Oh. Now, open your other present here. I've helped you start already because I like to open presents. Long time in the present. Yeah, there's a card, right. Yeah. Oh, you don't need the card.
Will that tell me what's in here?
Probably will.
As long as it don't bite.
Retirement, a chance to reflect on past successes, to look forward to new horizons of good fortune and fulfillment in the years ahead. May you look ahead with confidence as you look back with pride.
Can I sign that?
Is that you?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. They caught me in a weak moment, yeah.
I want this preserved, Mimi.
We've got this on a rental basis.
Has to go back in 5 minutes.
We're a little late. You want a knife? Yeah. Scalpel. I think I lost my scalpel.
I want to watch the first movie, Doctor.
Not that one, that was, he rented that. It's gotta go back in the morning, I'm sorry.
Oh, shucks.
It's from the X-rated rental company.
Back of the store.
You back at the store. They have it under the counter.
Nature's work there.
Well, I put it away if you were doing so well. I thought.
I'm wearing out.
I heard the hands.
Watch out for your hand.
I am.
It was his last chance at
It is? I never thought of that. There you are.
All right.
It's obvious, it's called an operating instruction. You've always needed that.
Can I ask him to come here? Can you believe it?
Oh, thank you. I'll go take it home.
I don't. I really don't.
Well, you have to, there's an operating manual here.
Does anybody know?
That's a Heath kid, you gotta put it all
For months. Maybe years.
Years.
I beat you. Not by much.
Wow.
4 video hits. What does that
4
mean?
hits is better than 1. You've always said that. That's why you have me help you.
Right.
Always.
Where was the other 2? That's what I want.
Here's the other part. You will recognize this because you won't even need instructions because you use the one from the office so much.
Is that what I carried out all the time?
Yeah, right. And never brought back, remember?
Yeah.
I can't get it out of there.
I'll see if I can help you.
Would you?
No?
Don't let the banana get out of it. Put that in the
Might
pocket.
slip around.
I think it's sealed.
Probably sealed.
I taped it.
There you are. No, it isn't sealed. There you are. Now this goes on that. A goes to B. B goes to C.
Mark them for me.
This goes in there. And then this thing, there's a cord here that goes over there. And then you can watch this wonderful video that you are now, you know.
I'm going back to the operating instructions.
It's too late.
That's a VHS.
Forget it. It's too late. What?
It's a VHS, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what you play those
Very
things like that
high.
borrowing from the office on?
Yes. See, this thing here, yeah, it goes on. No, it's not a super, it's a VHS. It's a Roadmaster. It's got 4 holes on it. 4 heads, remember? Anyway, this goes somewhere on here. Like, oh, I broke
Oh,
it.
smell.
Darn it.
Not yet, don't do it yet.
Oh, it goes on here like that. Oh, there. It's going to work now.
It looks like surgery to me.
What you do is push the button here and then something does it for you. I gave you that line. Pick it up.
Well, I really thank you very much.
You're welcome, Andy.
That's
It's a
just
pleasure
super.
giving you this stuff.
Yeah.
Oh. It works on 110, 112, 117, and even at 2 o'clock. Who knows? In the low 80s. Yes, you should use it. Now, this is for your motorhome when Peggy is driving the motorhome. You can sit in the back and watch videos. You see, while she drives.
Have you ever
Not
tried
watch
doing
me.
that with her driving the motorhome?
Much less driving in a motorhome. And now, if you want to drive a motorhome and watch this at the same time, good luck. It would rank close to dragging a Ford Fiesta with the brakes locked.
Sounds like you did that.
Are you aware of what he was talking about? It's strictly an inside joke. I had a Ford Fiesta that I trailered behind the motorhome. Now, my first trip out, I had it hooked up, and I don't know whether you realize it or not, but those wheels, the steering wheel locks.
We do. You don't.
So, down the highway I went, and I had a neutral, and I thought I was just doing great. pulled into a gas station in Wairika.
Susanville.
And had to make a circle type thing to pull in there to gas up. Well, the end result was that going down that big long hill into Susanville, I heard this bang. And I thought it was a backfire, but it wasn't. It was a blown tire. It was a blowout. And I got out. We proceeded down the rest of the hill, limped in there about 4:30 in the afternoon. Then I got out of the car, out of the motorhome, and looked at the car. There's one wheel completely flat, the other wheel, all the metal showing. This thing had been going down with me like this, because its wheel is locked. And that's what Daryl was talking about. And I couldn't even feel it. I thought it was just doing fine back there.
Now you can get a camera and monitor those things in the back there.
Pardon me?
You can get a video camera and hook it all up and watch it.
Okay. That's all I need is one
Yeah,
more.
all you need to do is hook a video camera in that. It's got an outlet just like this one. You can take wonderful videos of your retirement, which is, do it in slow motion.
It's going to have to be in slow motion, Daryl.
Really? Wonderful.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
For 17 and a half years, I've had the pleasure, or whatever you want to call it, of bugging Dr. Lynch. He is going to be partially retiring to the beach, which we go very frequently. And we have a CB, so if you're there and you hear this bass to gum body, you'll know that I'm calling his handle, which is Godfather.
Gumbadi?
Gumbadi. So it'd be bass to Gumbadi, are you out there? So, you'll be hearing that. Tonight, before we left, some of the employees said, can Dr. Lynch fire us now after all of this? I said, well, I'm not sure. Dr. Lynch, it's been delightful. We wish you well.
Come back to see you.
I didn't get a kiss. How come?
If you like, I think if you want
I
to.
still don't know how I'm going to hook up all these things.
You're carrying him out to the job myself.
You're good at it.
That'll be his first year.
Dr. Wyman made you a special video today also.
Yes.
thought it was going to be shown tonight.
Can we see?
Oh, well, you can see the whole thing if you want.
This. Yeah.
We'll hook up his set.
That's okay. We'll
I
show
don't,
you how to
I
work
don't think
that.
we can. We don't have a, do we have a patch for it?
You know how to work it?
Yeah.
Sure. You have to give me 5 minutes. You have to give me 5 minutes.
Okay, but I'll explain something to Dr. Bolton. As I was going out the door this evening, Dr. Bolton said, what's going to be happening tonight? So I tried to brief him a little bit what was going to be happening. He said, let me tell you something. When I retire, I will call you from the Tennis Bench and say, I am not coming back. I said, well, ditto. When I go to retire, we will be at the beach and I will call you. Yes, he did say, send the last check to that address over there. Dr. James, want to say anything?
No. Thanks. Well, I've said enough. Laurel and Marty up here did a great job.
Thank you, Stanley.
Thank you all for coming. It's been delightful.
He was right.
Marlene, since you look so great, and I look for you from tomorrow.
You'll have to talk to my doctor. He's a priority.
Oh, you know, while we're waiting, this is something you might do. Maybe, Helen reminded me that maybe some of you don't know each other. All of us who know them, we kind of tend to forget this thing. would like to start up here and Shirley, and the employee introduces their spouse or their boyfriend. Shirley, you want to start? No. Stand up, Shirley.
Wait a minute.
Consort.
But you didn't say his name.
Oh, excuse me.
We know who he is. He's a pile. Oh, well,
Say what you said.
I'm Laura. This is Rusty Vaughn. Besides being my sweetie, he's also our UPS man.
I'm Carolyn, and it's my husband Keith.
Patrick is our accountant. And Patrick, you want to introduce your lovely wife?
Yes, this is my wife Julie.
And he is the fellow that has
I'm the guy that talked about cussing.
Right,
What's
he's
the
our
last name? I'll remember.
Where did Doctor go?
He's behind the camera.
Mrs. Wyman. This is Mrs. Wyman for for Dr. Sackett.
Marvelous, marvelous.
Okay, Marlene.
I'm Marlene, and my husband's home recuperating from my surgery.
I'm Ginger, and last time I heard, my husband's brakes were on fire.
Dr. Lynch is a lot more important.
And Jenny doesn't have a husband.
Dr. James is her right hand.
I'm Jim, and this is my girlfriend of 25 years now.
Steve and Tina, and we don't know what. Twins! We're open for suggestions. Twins!
We have a little thing to tell about this. Doctor had to go to Hawaii, and you think he would know better. And, but Lord, lo and behold, look what's happened.
While he was in Hawaii?
I'm going to send you to one of the doctors that can tell you what's happened. Johnny?
I'm Johnny, and you'll all know my husband by smashed fingers. Jerry.
He recovered.
I'm Penny, and this is my husband Louie.
Okay, well,
Where's the hat?
I'm Irene, and this is my husband Bill.
Nice to meet you, Bill.
I'm Dick Vance, this is my wife Bev. Cut that one out.
Rick, my dear, this is my wife Judy.
all right, okay, I'm sure all of you know Janie O. She's one of our dearest people. She's with us for 17 years, and she's our head nurse at one time, Jane O'Connor. Unfortunately, Pink thought bowling was more important than we, so he didn't get the time. And this is my beloved husband who puts up with me and you people to put up with me.
Wait a minute, there's a lot of us that do that.
Thank you. My wife Helen, you all know her. What's your name? Benny.
Benny? I thought he looked Jewish.
Dr. Lynch, you can do it again.
This is Peggy, and I'm Mike Boos. My mother Mimi.
I'm Claudia, and I'm just putting boyfriend's ass, so I thought it'd
Sure.
I'm Jackie, and I'm here by myself.
You're with Claudia.
Well, I'm going to be watching. Those of you who would like to, you may. No, you are coming. The movies are starting. Oh, the movie's starting? Yes. If you'd like to watch the movies, see yourself, fine. If you don't.
See the funny ones.
Now it's time to do Enjoy Yourself. It's later than you think.
You work and work for years and years, and you're always on the go. You never take 1 minute off, too busy making dough. Someday you say you'll see the world and you'll really get around. But how far can you travel when you're 6 feet underground? Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Your heart of heart and your dream of dreams and your ravishing brunette. She's left you and she's now become somebody else's pet. Lay down that gun, don't try, my friend, to reach the great beyond. You will have more fun by reaching for a redhead or a blonde. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. It's later than you think.
costs $1.10 to call Ike's Blue Room Saloon.
Well, so what are you going to do?
Thought I'd ask Mr. DeShannon for a territory around here. Home base of Woodport.
Leon, don't do that for my sake, okay? I'm still going to go to New York.
Where are you gonna get the money to go? Don't give me that Aunt Edna routine. I've heard that.
Well, don't worry about it, okay? I will manage.
How?
I'll take in sewing.
I won't even feed you in New York.
I won't eat.
Yeah, and I'll sew your lips shut.
I'll wait on tables.
Oh, I could just see that.
Yeah,
I could just see that.
Well, you know, if worse comes to worse, I can always,
Oh, you're too proud for that.
Oh.
You know, there is a way. Team sales.
Yeah?
Damn right. See, you work one side of the street, I work the other side of the street. The way I figure, we got 10 square blocks by lunchtime. And I got an extra set of legs.
Yeah.
I got somebody to share the driving. And I can use the company.
Well, what's in it for me?
First we get a new Cadillac, get
Oh,
a dollar sign, put it
right.
right out there on the hood.
And face to face, do for yourself and don't think twice. Life is just a game, there's no one else to blame. So come on, babe, and help me roll the dice. It's a one-on-one relation, just a selling situation. Believe in me, cause I believe in you. You're a fool if you don't try it, and blind if you don't buy it. You've got my word, now what more can I do? What a team we'd be, imagine you and me. Don't you think we'd make it door to door? On the road, you make your way. Take what you want and then move on. The only time you bleed is when you start to need. The only thing I need is to belong. It's a one-on-one relation, just a selling situation. Believe in me, cause I believe in you. You're a fool if you don't try it, and blind if you don't buy it. You've got my word, now what more can I do? What a team we'd be, imagine you and me. Do you think we could make it? What a team we'd be, imagine you and me. Don't you think we'd make it door to door? Don't you think we'd make it door to door?
Coming up next, a heartwarming adventure about two middle-aged men who refuse to get a day older. Meet Reno and the Doc next.
Have you had it with the mumbo-jumbo of today's newsmakers?
People should keep their powder dry.
Do world affairs leave you hanging, unable to express yourself?
A sniglet is
And give you a headache?
That's a...
Good question.
Do you yearn for some old-fashioned news reporting? Something you can swear by?
I think that a specimen is probably worth 1,000 oaths.
Then don't miss the October edition of Not Necessarily the News. Today on HBO.
Okay.
Meet Scott Howard, your Joe Average everyday boy next door.
Hello? Hi.
Scott's really hot for this blonde babe, Pam.
No, really?
But Pam hangs out with this big hunk, Mick.
Forget it, dork!
Scott doesn't know it, but he's going to do something rash.
You know anything about a rash that's going around? What, you looking to catch something?
His voice is changing.
Give me a keg of beer.
He's got hair on his chest. He's stopped being a boy.
What are you doing?
At last, he's become
This is your father speaking. Now open this door right this minute.
Teen Wolf.
Whoa.
Did you change your hair?
Yes, Scott Howard is now Teen Wolf, and he's the hippest guy in town.
Then everybody be served like California.
Starring Michael J. Fox as Teen Wolf. Thursday on HBO.
Bobby Fontana was a cool guy in the 50s. He wanted to live fast and die young. So he did.
To tell you the truth, I was expecting something different, you know, like angels and harps and that kind of stuff.
Lenny Barnes lives in the exciting 80s, but not exactly in the fast lane.
My name's Glenn.
He needs a miracle, and he's getting Bobby.
You gotta watch that first step, kid. It's a nasty.
A devilish angel who's teaching him everything he needs to know about life.
You got no confidence because you got no style. But we're gonna change all that. Lesson number one, you always look like you got everything covered. Chicks like to think you got all the answers. Second, when you walk into a room, you want all eyes on you. He's a complete square. Why couldn't you send me down here to rescue some orphans or something?
The Heavenly Kid.
It's all in the moves.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Saturday on HBO.
You're doing great, kid.
There's no one here right now, I'm afraid.
Roy, is that you? It's Mike.
Hello, Mike. You finally made it. How's the house?
Well, we haven't got there yet, but I think we're close by. We had a spot and bother with the van. We're getting a bit of rehearsal tonight, and I guess I'll phone you in the morning.
Okay. Goodbye.
Okay. Schmuck.
I hope the other family have left.
Taken in again, wrapped around the finger of some fair weather friend, caught up in the promises left out in the end. No pride, taken for a ride. You say I'm the only one when I look in your eyes. I want to believe you, but you know how to lie. And if you say you understand, I don't. one born every minute, and you're looking at him. And if you say you want me near, I don't believe it. And when you're holding back the tears, I don't believe it. And when you swear that you are mine, I don't believe it. And it's your heart that's on the line, I don't believe it, don't believe it.
Look, I'm sorry this has happened. I think our manager must have double booked us. Trouble is, we got nowhere to stay.
Mike, is it? Yeah. Mike, just remember one thing. You're welcome. Stay here. Kids like you anyway.
Taken in again, wrapped around the finger of some fair weather friend, caught up in the promises left out in the end. No pride, taken for a ride. You say I'm the only one when I look in your eyes. I'd love to believe you, but you know how to lie. You say you want me near, I don't believe it. And when you're holding back the tears, I don't believe it. Oh, there's one more every minute. You're looking at him, taking in again. Someone saw me coming, a fool without a friend. I want to believe you.
I'll give you a ride. You don't have to give us money.
Oh, honey. Mike, it looks like you and your guys are mismanaged. You know, maybe I could manage you. I used to be in show business. I was a comedian.
That's an easy way to make a living.
In this world of right and wrong, the hardest part is beginning. By the time you find where you belong, you're either losing or winning. Well, I don't know how, but people seem to know. When you want somebody bad enough, well, I want you now, and wherever you go, I'm gonna love you till you've had enough. 'Cause if everyone had a heart, yours would never be broken. If anybody had a heart like mine, people treat you like the clothes you wear. They only see what you show them. Let them talk, baby, I don't care. They don't know where we're going. I love you so much, and I have for so long. How could anybody doubt it? Or just one little touch. This love is so strong. Baby, how can we live without it? yours would never be broken. If anybody had a heart like mine. You can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words.
Join HBO for a special backstage look at the making of this extraordinary event, the Prince's Trust All-Star Rock Concert, tomorrow.
Meet costumer Mort Schwartz on location with Armed and Dangerous. Sit down with production designer Richard Silbert, known for his work on Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Look in on producer Bernie Schwartz, whose many credits include Psycho 2 and Sweet Dreams. And talk with director John Carpenter on the set of Big Trouble in Little China. Go on location as HBO presents the second in its fascinating behind-the-scenes series, The Movie Makers, Thursday.
Am I upside down or am I looking at this right side up?
We invite you to get down, around, and upside down in a behind-the-scenes look at one of today's hottest recording artists and the sizzling new video that has everyone dancing on the ceiling. Superstar Lionel Richie in the HBO exclusive The Making of Dancing on the Ceiling. Premiering Thursday, only on HBO.
Hello, I'm Robin Williams, and I'll be performing live at the Metropolitan Opera. Be there or be square. Hear Elmer Fudd's rendition of Wagner's Ride of the Valkyrie.
I never know when my troubles will end. This little street with its den of sin, where I see all my fair weather friends. And it's good when I'm a little high, and it's good my glass is never dry, and it's good when everything is spinning. Now I feel like I am finally winning. Na 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 na. We're all living on Sun Street. Na 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 na. We're all living on Sun Street. It makes me blue, but keeps me coming round. Life is cheap, a smile is free. Before the dust on the window pane, it's hard to see Sun Street's not for me. But it's good when I'm a little high, and it's good my glass is never dry, and it's good when everything is spinning. Now I feel like I am finally winning. Na 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 na. We're all living on Sun Street. Na 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 na. We're all living on Sun Street. It's good when I'm a little high, and it's good my glass is never dry, and it's good when everything is spinning. Now I feel like I am finally winning. Na 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 na. We're all living on Sun Street. Na 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 na. We're all living on Sun Street. Na 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 na. We're all living on Sun Street. Na 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 na. We're all living on Sun Street. Everybody. Na 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 na. We're all living on Sun Street. Na 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 na. We're all living on Sun Street.
Clint Eastwood is the cop, Burt Reynolds is the private eye, and HBO has them working together for the very first time in City Heat.
Well, it's about time.
They have to get used to being partners. After all, there's a gang war going on.
What the hell were you shooting at me for?
Because you were shooting at Pitt.
But he was shooting at you.
Well, thanks for nothing. I wasn't shooting at you. I was trying to distract you.
It's the 30s, the middle of Prohibition, and these two guys have to keep the city clean.
I've been doing it all wrong. I've been hiding. You just walk down the middle of the street, huh?
But things start to sizzle.
See, I'm going to go upstairs and try to put a twinkle in both of Caroline's eyes. If I'm not too tired afterwards, though, I'll come down and pop your face inside out.
And tempers get hot.
Cross me and your snail food.
When Clint Eastwood and Burt Reynolds fan the flames.
What a team.
Of City Heat.
Nope.
Leave it to a guy like George Burns.
That old black magic that I weave so well.
To scare the heebie-jeebies out of anyone.
I love to scare the hell out of people.
Playing a dual role, one pretty heavy.
It's me, Bobby God.
The other pretty sneaky.
You look like the devil.
He has a way of handling people.
Didn't you used to handle Al Jolson?
Beethoven.
Creating instant success for a rock and roller who's craving stardom.
I'm running a big operation.
He's promising everything.
Be at Carnegie Hall. Be at Madison Square Garden. Fabulous. You'd be rich. Concerts. Gold records. The cover of Time. Who are you?
So watch for lightning.
My God. Guess again.
And the smoke.
I love smoke.
Oh, God. You devil is about to strike.
I'm the biggest rock singer in America.
A heavenly comedy. Friday on HBO.
Meet Jan Cheney. When she's good, she's very, very good. But when she's bad, she's Maxie.
I was possessed by Maxie Malone.
Would you be so kind as to explain your behavior this evening?
Maxine Malone was in my body and you slept with her.
Honey, I told her to leave.
I was good.
What I think I saw has major implications, honey. Honey?
Make the bed. I'm gonna strip and hit the sack. You wanna watch? Light the light. Thanks, babykins. Now we're cooking with gas. I'll arrive late tonight.
She really had a big day, didn't she?
Blackbird.
Glenn Close.
Don't touch me.
And Glenn Close.
How's about doing it in the closet?
Mandy Patinkin. And Ruth Gordon. In Maxie.
See you later.
Premieres Sunday.
Tonight, razor-sharp tales unfold on HBO. At 8, Arnold Schwarzenegger is at it again. Watch out for The Terminator. At 10, a ghostwriter tries to fake a deadly moment for The Hitchhiker. Then at 10:30, Martin Short finds a really weird tale with a bizarre twist. It's a hoot. Terror leads to far-out comedy. Tonight on HBO.
It's 6 a.m. in Vancouver, and it looks like we got a good one on our hands, going up to a high of 16 Celsius today, 5 in the mountains, 12 in the islands. Right now, outside our studios, it's a pleasant 10 degrees Celsius.
If you found a place that...
2 kings. 5s and jacks.
Ladies and bullets. Well, I seem to have won again. What say, one more hand before breakfast?
We sold the farm, Doc.
Then I must bid this pleasant hamlet a fond farewell. And may I say that this has been a most enjoyable evening.
Hey. Hey, Edsel. What the hell did you eat last night? Oh, God.
Bacon.
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind.
Stormy weather since my gal and I ain't together. It's raining all the time. There goes every breath I breathe.
Damn.
I was just... Why, you're old.
Don't see you sporting diapers.
No offense intended, but when I saw you barreling down that hill, that was you on skis, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I could have sworn you were a kid.
What are you doing out here?
I'm not quite sure. It's a combination of compulsion and misdirection. And then my car ran out of gas and I saw your truck. That is your noble conveyance, I trust.
Are you some kind of a salesman?
You are a classic denizen of the rural world, are you not, Mr. I'm sorry, just,
You ever sell aluminum siding?
Good heavens, no. Permit me to introduce myself. Dr. Hugo
There
Billy.
was a siding salesman came through here about 15 years ago. Talked just like you. It took me 3 months to track him down.
Why would you do that, Mr.?
Cheated my grandfather out of $400. I don't like to be cheated.
Well, who does? Mr.
Cold.
No, actually, I'm a little on the warm side. Thank you.
My name, Reno Cold.
Oh.
My place is just up around the corner.
Beautiful out here. Nature's elegant simplicity. You know, I've often thought that I would like to...
Wife didn't like it. Too lonely.
Well, they say that loneliness is an art.
Could be.
Here. Let's take it.
Cucamongas, get down.
We're the Cucamongas.
Rifle's up in the bedroom.
What the hell's going on? Who are those guys?
Don't worry, Doctor.
Dynamite! They got dynamite up there!
Hey, dynamite! Get down from there, Doctor.
Oh, fuck! We'll get you yet, Reno! What did you do? You think what you did? You're not gonna call the cops?
What for? The Cucamongas?
Yeah.
We do this all the time. Since we were kids, we grew up together.
You're lucky you grew up at all.
Oh, they don't mean nothing by it. It's just a way of having fun.
You guys never heard of backgammon?
I'm real sorry if they gave you a start. So why don't you just take it easy and I'll go get some firewood. Nice fire make you feel better, huh? Maybe a nice big cocoa.
Cocoa?
You feeling a little better now?
What's wrong with your cow?
Well, I never said that.
Yeah, when you came through the door with the firewood.